Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Shining Star Shabs. Today's video is on how to revise effectively and get those perfect exam grades. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. So the first tip is to gather all of your revision materials. In order to revise, you need all the essential materials. This can be textbook, notebooks, or stationery. You need to make sure that you have all the right equipment for the specific exam. There are also plenty of resources online. So before you start revising, gather up all the materials you have covered. My second tip is to start early. The earlier you start, the more time you have to do your revision. So as soon as you know you have exams coming up, I would recommend you start your revision there and then, and not leave it until last minute. It's easy to do this, but at the very end, it causes you to have a burnout. And it's much more effective to cover exam topics in a longer period of time than a shorter one. My third tip would be to learn the specification. The specification is almost like a tick list with all the main important points you have learned for a topic. It's a great resource to learn the entire topic or chapter. If your teacher or professor has not given you this already, you can search for your specification and your subject online. It's an amazing resource that covers absolutely everything that will probably come up on your exam, so make sure to learn the specification off by heart. My next tip is to write effective notes. Making your notes look pretty has its positives. It means that you can visualize the information on the notes easier and it's better for your exams. However, it's pointless to waste your time on making your notes look pretty rather than focusing on getting the content down that you need to learn. So to write your notes effectively, make sure that you have all the content that they need to make sure you pass the exam. But then you can also spend time to make them look nice and attractive and aesthetic. If you would like a video on how to take effective notes and the effective note-taking process, then please leave a like on this video or comment down below. The next tip is to make a revision timetable. Time is one of the most important elements when it comes to studying, as revision can take up quite a lot of time. So having a structured time schedule helps to plan and manage what you're going to do and when you're going to do it. There are many examples out there on Google, so you can always type them up to give you some inspiration. But one of the key tips is to make sure it's more realistic, give yourself regular breaks, and don't tire yourself out. If you would like to see a video on how to make an effective time schedule for exams, then leave a like or comment down below. My next tip would be to eat and sleep properly. Healthy eating and sleep is more important than you'd imagine. It helps your brain to store the information you've learned throughout the day much better. Drinking enough water and eating healthy also can boost your concentration throughout the day, which helps with your revision. My next tip is practice questions and to do a lot of them. Practice exam questions or past paper questions give you an idea of what might come up in your exam and what type of questions to expect. They also analyze the information you have studied and show you where you are missing out and where there are gaps in your knowledge. The best thing about past paper questions or practice questions is that they're not passive revision, they're active revision, because you're actively recalling the information that you have studied previously. This means that the information will stay in your head longer. There are plenty of sites out there which have free exam questions, so just type up your subject, your chapter, and exam questions, and you should get a variety there. Distractions can be one of the worst elements when it comes to revising. They take our mind off the revision and they take our mind off the chapter that we're supposed to be doing. Without realizing, you can waste a lot of time on your phones or YouTube or computers. So you need to make sure that you say no to distractions and eliminate them completely. This might mean putting your phone in a drawer or turning it off or giving it to someone reliable so they can put it away for you. I hope these tips gave you effective revision methods and I hope you learned a lot from this video. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel Shining Star Shabs. And until next time, bye!